What's good with you? This Statiz, man, from Mobile, Alabama. I'm on the launching pad right now, man. What's that?
Statiz. Green team. Bitch, I'm ballin' like West. Lionheart. Rocket in my pocket like Westbrook. Bitch, I'm ballin' like Westbrook. Rocket in my pocket like Westbrook. Let my little homie take the shot like Westbrook. Still got them cannons, J. Russell, not Westbrook. Bitch, I'm ballin' like Westbrook. Rocket in my pocket like Westbrook. Let my little homie take the shot like Westbrook. Still got them cannons, J. Russell, not Westbrook. I'm a danger to these cats, dawg. I'm a beast and these boys is puppy pound soft. Look, or should I say pound puppies? A big dog, they should've never let me round puppies. Fresh out the pound to the ground, I never been spayed. I've been made, y'all just babes, I'm sensates. Play with the team and I'm aiming it at your rib cage. Tez had the yay before Kanye had Kim K. I'm high-tailing it, fish-tailing, I'm outta here. Cause I'm a shark and these fish-tailing, I'm outta here. I call them Galaxy LG, screaming they thuggin'. Hey, get the picture, they screenshotting, homie, you touchin', flashing. Bitch, I'm ballin' like Westbrook. Rocket in my pocket like Westbrook. Let my little homie take the shot like Westbrook. Still got them cannons, J. Russell, not Westbrook. Bitch, I'm ballin' like Westbrook. Rocket in my pocket like Westbrook. Let my little homie take the shot like Westbrook. Still got them cannons, J. Russell, not Westbrook. It's Young Stacks, bitch. God in the flesh, though. Snatch a nigga track. What? Debo, klepto. And these niggas need help, though. Pepto in they chest, though. And they flow sounding like strep throat. Say you the king of the city? Hey, I'm cool with it. A day in these shoes, you wouldn't know what to do with it. I put that hammer down, dude couldn't make a move with it. Coming sideways about his head, made a pool with it. Them warriors carry sticks, ain't shooting pool with it. And my passenger Nina, I carpool with it. You niggas get high and then go in the booth. Man, I tote shit that knock a window in your roof. Bitch, I'm ballin' like Westbrook. Rocket in my pocket like Westbrook. Let my little homie take the shot like Westbrook. Still got them cannons, J. Russell, not Westbrook. Bitch, I'm ballin' like Westbrook. Rocket in my pocket like Westbrook. Let my little homie take the shot like Westbrook. Still got them cannons, J. Russell, not Westbrook.
I'm from Mobile. Grew up in Maysville.
Grew up there? Born and raised in Mobile, huh?
Yeah, born and raised in Mobile.
Cool.
Me and some friends of mine, we used to always kick it or whatever. And they used to run ciphers and stuff, and so they was like, man, go on get in the cipher. So I never would, and one day I just jumped in the cipher, and they was like, you got some real talent. You need to stop playing. So after that, I just started writing, doing little different things, and as a matter of fact, my senior year in high school, at a pep rally, me and a couple of guys that I was rapping with, we had formed a little group called the Four-Way, and so we performed at one of Murphy pep rallies one year. It was a homeschool pep rally in 2005. I've done a few shows locally in Mobile. I just did last year. I did a setup with DJ Blaze. I've done a bunch of features with a few different artists like Kika Talent, Young Doty, a few different artists. Man, I can't even think of the name of everybody, but yeah, I've done a few shows. I've done a few showcases with Run Mob. I just done an interview with the Sturdy podcast, and I did one with Off the Rock podcast too. They should be getting ready to air in a minute. I just got done with a college tour just last month. So
Southeast?
Yeah. It was a HBCU college tour. It was pretty good too.
How was the crowd?
It was a nice crowd. We went from Savannah to Macon, Georgia, Augusta, Georgia, Albany, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. We did one in Huntsville. We did that tour, and they came out. They showed a lot of love, and you know, I enjoyed it.
Stay. Lionheart. That's how I'm feeling though. Check me out. Look. Left the streets young, 19 in the cell. Leak money gone, I can't even make bail. Bitch burnt out on me 6 months in. Cause the last few years I done gave her pure hell. This bitch, that hoe, tipping Michelle. Flipping hoes and all missed calls on the cell. Books on me and I ain't even getting mail. Court date in a view, hope my niggas don't tell. Baby mama switched on me, skirt. Gone. Other bitches I was fucking won't answer the phone. And my niggas selling dreams, telling goddamn lies. Really thought them niggas loved me, I was goddamn high. Lovey-dovey shit, I be goddamn now. Now you nagging about them bitches, I be goddamn bye. Talking about love, I'm a goddamn try. But I never be a sucker, I'm a goddamn friend. Young age, robbing, trying to get cake. Big stage, never been on Section 8. Box sprays, clean with the temp fade. Riding with a Barbie, chiefin' like a Marley. You know I be there for you, don't worry about the markets. Bitches shoot that shot at me, knowing a nigga ballin'. I'm emotionless scar, come from doing that time. And don't worry about them bitches, that shouldn't even be on your mind. Status, I'm trying to get to the tippy top. This shit, my partner keep tripping, niggas be switching out. The best of friends, reflection become your worst foes. But I just flip them and switch them when I hear that roll. I'm from the city, the port, but not off the deuce pimps. I bring the pain in the booth and the flow reduce limbs. The way I Kruger the beat and beat up the bass and treble. I'm cracking cranium, bruising medulla, cerebellum. I make these bitches remember me, bit the guard here. I throw some shit at your haircut and leave a part there. Just might design the beat and go pound the hard there. My shawty, she a rider, pull out and she parked there. You gon' remember, I swear you gon' remember me. I done planned the season this bitch and I'm sweating loose leaves. I'm going raw and they can't wait to get that sushi out. Been waiting guard spitting, you can't wait to scream Illuminati. Young age, robbing, trying to get cake. Big stage, never been on Section 8. Box sprays, clean with the temp fade. Riding with a Barbie, chiefin' like a Marley. You know I be there for you, don't worry about the markets. Bitches shoot that shot at me, knowing a nigga ballin'. I'm emotionless scar, come from doing that time. And don't worry about them bitches, that shouldn't even be on your mind. Young age, robbing, trying to get cake. Big stage, never been on Section 8. Box sprays, clean with the temp fade. Riding with a Barbie, chiefin' like a Marley. You know I be there for you, don't worry about the markets. Bitches shoot that shot at me, knowing a nigga ballin'. I'm emotionless scar, come from doing that time. And don't worry about them bitches, that shouldn't even be on your mind.
I'm working on a tour with this group called Grind by Faith. They out of Atlanta, Georgia. And so we've been talking about setting up a tour. So I know something for sure soon, but they ain't got nothing set in stone right there. I would like to work with X Habit. He's a nice artist. He's like a crossover type artist. Good view. X Habit, the rapper Nobody, Cali Cutthroat. I would like to work with Cali Cutthroat. I got some coming up with Young Doty already. Young Nuisance. I like to work with Young Nuisance, Young Steel.
What producers have you worked with?
I've worked with Kid. I've worked with JB Got the Beats. I've worked with CeeLo Bambino. Ron G engineers my tracks when I go record, but I haven't worked with him as far as one of his productions. So I would like to work with Ron G on some of his productions too. Al Gino for sure. Max Payne, I would like to work with Max Payne. Watch how I run it on this bitch, man. I do this shit, man. Talk to him. Run it. Talk to me. Yeah.
Money dropping heat, boy.
Dear God, here I am to you in prayer again. It's like a losing battle that I'm fighting, but I'm trying to win. Like the love of money that I have has got me chasing ends. If this world was vice versa, maybe I wouldn't have to sin. If niggas wasn't shiesty, maybe I wouldn't need to scrap. The women you created could just keep these niggas out they lap. Well, not all of them, but probably the majority should sit there down and make they churn they priority. I wanna pray for all my niggas in the justice system. White folks is hiding them, ain't showing no justice with them. Them white boys cooking meth and get a split sentence. Niggas we been working get a big sentence, no digits in it. I thought I had it made, couple cars on spot. Women on call every second of my Breitling watch. With lick after lick, taking food up out of a child's mouth. And Lil Mike got a hole up in him and I went to the big house. But Lord, because of you, I made it home a better man. I shot past them fuck niggas and dismounted the devil's plane. So Lord, I'm asking, would you please hear a gangster cry and show me all these fuck niggas who trying to take a gangster out? Cause Naya need her father 6 feet, I'm worthless to her. She give up everything on everything, I'm worth it to her. In God's name, I pray for blessings every day's in. Sincerely yours, you do Status. Say it again.
When it comes to talking, I don't really have much to say, but when I get in that booth, it's like you give me a track and I'm feeling it, then I'm gonna ride it. So, I mean, I can put out like a 10, 12 track project like every month or two.
Every month?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's impressive.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
See, like as of right now, like I got a lot of music, even though I haven't released. This is gonna be my first project, and it's gonna be entitled "What Go." So, even though it's gonna be my first project, I got a lot of music that I've recorded that I haven't released yet. I got a lot of music that I've written that I haven't even recorded yet. I got a lot of beats that I haven't even written anything to. From different producers, from Mobile, from Atlanta, from Florida.
You know, I was talking to A1. He was gave a lot of great information about up-and-coming artists and how to take care of themselves and cover their bases and stuff like that. I'm thinking about actually getting together on our site, putting together a package of showing artists the right way to do things. See, that information right there, that's stuff that most people don't think about. A lot of the artists up that we see, that's all they do is put out music. They don't do anything else. They go to work 9 to 5, save a little money up, go to studios, put their music out, and they're not promoting it or nothing.
Yeah, they see, like, at that point, you wasting time.
Yeah,
You're wasting money.
You can't tell them that, hey, you wasting, but they have talent. Yeah. But they just putting out good music that
just putting it on the platforms and thinking it's gonna grow legs,
hoping,
and blow up overnight. No, it don't work like that. You got to get it in the hands of somebody that can put it in the hands of somebody else. Like I said, if you get in the hands of somebody with 1 million followers, and out of them whole 1 million followers, you get 500,000 of those followers. Hey man, you doing good. So for your next project, your next single that you drop, them 500,000 already there, waiting. So you get another person with another 1 million and get 500,000 more. So now you got 1 million and add 1 million followers, add 1 million views. YouTube gonna cut you a check. It's not as easy as that, but come on, man, that's the
getting the check cut. That's what you out here to do. But I like I say, I see too many of them that's putting out good music. And that's it. That's their goal in life. Is I'm gonna put out this great music. I'm like,
just put it out and then make a couple Facebook and Instagram posts and think it's bigger than that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that's not on your Facebook page that would love to hear your music, that can do something with it. There's a lot of people on your Instagram and Twitter and TikTok that would love to hear your music, but they can't because you just put it out and made a couple Facebook posts. So now, what you gonna? You can't get it to them, and then somebody turn around. That's why you got a lot of artists, a lot of major artists that's putting out music, and it might sound similar to a local artist from somewhere, and they be like, "Oh, you stole my song." I didn't steal it.
You was out there.
You put it out there, like I made my version of it, and you kind of call it biting a little bit, but I have the resources, and I make do with the resources that I have to get it pushed. So now, mine's just bigger than yours. It was a few years ago. I think it was that it's a Drake song, Cell Phone Bling, I think it was, or one of them songs like that. A guy, a smaller artist made a song to that exact same beat, but he purchased a lease for that beat, and Drake purchased the main rights to that beat. So Drake's song automatically, of course, is gonna be bigger. So now you want to come out and be like, "Oh, Drake stole." Drake ain't stole nothing. You never purchased the beat. You purchased a lease, so that means that beat is still on the market. Which is nothing wrong with leases, because if I was him, I would use that to my advantage. It's a way you can use that to your advantage, because you and Drake on the same beat. I would have made it like, look, who you think did it the best, and tag Drake in it, and got Drake to see if I could get Drake to be a part of it. And then now, Drake fans gonna come listen to it too and see what's going on. So now my streams are going up. I might not be as, hit where Drake at, and they might feel like Drake's song's better. But you gave me a listen.
Yeah, that's all I want.
That's all I want. A listen. So now that you've listened, some of you that listen might have liked it. It might not have been like, it ain't as good as Drake, but I like him. So now you're going to go and listen to the rest of the stuff that I got. And you want to hear what else I'm coming with. So now I'm gaining followers with that. So, I just feel like it's a way to market everything. It's a way around everything you do. You just gotta be able to sit back and think and give yourself some time, and not just put music out and then think it's gonna do what it's gonna do.
I just like the sound.
Who are you, Young Stats? You ain't heard Young Stats. Who are you, Young Stats? You ain't heard Young Stats. Who are you, Young Stats? You ain't heard Young Stats. I introduced to you the Young Heart Attack.
Hold up. Hey, check this out, man. This Young Statiz, man. Statiz Bay.
Talk to him.
AKA Duffel Bag Shouty, man. Look, this that Heal Me mixtape, man.
Heal Me.
This shit finna go ham. So just sit tight, pay attention, man. This shit raw right here. Duffel Bag ENT, man.
I just like the sound.
rock it.
Who are you, Young Stats? You ain't heard Young Stats. Who are you, Young Stats? You ain't heard Young Stats. Who are you, Young Stats? You ain't heard Young Stats. I introduced to you the Young Heart Attack. Status in your bedroom, call me pussyologist. I can incubate a bitch, what you got a problem with? I say a lot of things and I make my hands speak. And the youngin' talking tone, pussy understands me. I'm spitting harder than a brick with the heart on. Harder than the stone with the guards and the bars on. I'm straight like drinks, no ice. Duffel bag, bad bitches, me no wife. He no like, cause she go dyke. But I'ma shake her off, baby girl, no dice. Kimbo slice, him no knife. Me solo, go limbo twice. Shell shock Mike Stats, get a beat seizure. Tombstone radio, flatline speakers. Hip hop dead, welcome to the resurrection. Get your stats up, cause it's on to the next one. Who are you, Young Stats? You ain't heard Young Stats. Who are you, Young Stats? You ain't heard Young Stats. Who are you, Young Stats? You ain't heard Young Stats. I introduced to you the Young Heart Attack. It's Young Stats, I'm the young rap cardiac. A motherfucker, but my tongue be where the daughter at. I call it wordplay, verses on recess. Bars got a nigga chest open like a V-neck. A loose cannon, so they saying I ain't rap tight. Young maniac, a rapping jigsaw, that's right. Lyrical massacre residing on Elm Street. All I know is Flame One, Blaze One, Hellseed. Damn the mother, grandmother, fuck the bullshit. Matches to the father, setting fire to the pulpit. Teach my brethren, curses to the reverend. Misleading the student, got them misspelling they letterman. They praying to Jesus, might as well pray to stat. I can lead the people through my music, run it back. They say
trying to tell you, man. This young Statiz right here, man. Bring nothing but a message in my music, baby. You want somebody to follow? Follow Statiz, man. I'm right here.
Who are you? Young Statiz, you ain't heard? Young Statiz. Who are you? Young Statiz, you ain't heard? Young Statiz. Who are you? Young Statiz, you ain't heard? Young Statiz. I introduced to you
I just
the
like
young
the sound.
heart attack.
A lot of people feel like Mobile has the spotlight, and I disagree. For the simple fact is, all of the artists from Mobile that are signed left Mobile to go get those deals. No Cap and Rilo left Mobile to go to mess with Lil Baby, but you know, No Cap ended up going to Louisiana with NBA YoungBoy. Honeycomb went to Texas. Like none of these guys sat here and was like, come get me. None of them. They all went out and got it. And that's what I tell people, y'all gotta go out and get it, because there's no spotlight on the city to where these major labels are coming to look like it is with Atlanta. Major labels are in Atlanta, and other major labels coming to look in Atlanta to find talent. Same way with New York City, same way with Jacksonville and Miami and LA and all them places like that. You got labels that come there to find talent. They don't come here.
Yeah.
They don't come here like that, unless every now and then somebody might invite a couple on, but they still don't come themselves. They send like an intern. They don't really come themselves, and the intern don't really got no pull to say, well, this is a good artist, let's bring him in. So really, the DJs really got to do better at the end of the day. That's what it boils down to. The DJs got to do better. Artists got to work harder at pushing themselves and investing time and money into their own craft, because you got a lot of artists that don't do that too. Up until this point, I just been telling all the artists that's around me that I connect with, like, you just got to get outside the city, because like you just said, they're not gonna really deal with you until you make some noise somewhere else. So I just tell artists, get outside the city. Go to Atlanta, go to if you can, make it to New York. Go to the bigger cities that actually play that type of stuff, and then really any city outside of Mobile will be glad to hear from artists from Mobile, because they know we got a lot of talent. So
Got to go outside of Mobile and hear your local music.
right.
But now a lot of the guys, people I know that actually put their own music out there and stuff, you know, they all have regular jobs. And they go to work, save their money to put out music, and you know, getting out of town is just about, it's hard to do that, because you're spending all your money just to get music out there.
Yeah, that's why, like, I try to tell artists, because I know that, alright, a lot of us still on 9 to 5 level. We ain't really making no money from our music to where we can just do what we want to do. So I tell artists, like, instead of putting out a full project, do singles. Like, drop a single every 2-3 months. That way your money ain't as much money pressure on your pockets.
Yeah.
Because you can put out this one song, and for like 3 months, every extra dollar you got that you trying to put into a whole project, you can put to promoting that one song. Like, you can be going to these DJs in different cities. You ain't even really got to go out of town. It's Instagram, Facebook, all kinds of social media where you can reach out to these DJs. Send them a cash out. Look, play this at the club for me. Give me some video. Let me see what the response is. You got a lot of DJs that'll be willing to do that. Like, up and coming DJs that's looking to make a name for themselves, as well as major DJs that want to break a record. If they like it, then they gonna play it. If they don't like it, then you know, go back to the drawing board and try it again. But I feel like when you just coming into the game, you know, make chess moves to where, you know, you're able to make this move and you already got your next 2, 3, 4 moves in the future already lined up. So if you're gonna go ahead and put out this single, you already got in your mind, I'm gonna hit up these DJs, I'm gonna hit up these blogs, I'm gonna hit up all these different people, these influencers, TikTok influencers and Instagram influencers and stuff like that. Get the DJs to play your music. Get the influencers to post your music or make TikTok videos with your music on it and stuff like that. To like they got 1 million followers. Out of them 1 million followers, and you get 500,000. That's half.
Yeah,
that's a good.
That's good.
That's a good run.
Bitch, I feel like Weezy back in 2006. How I take a nigga track and make it mine, it ain't a diss. And the way that I be switching up my flow don't make no sense. He a felon, but the way he told the po don't make no sense. Yeah, make no sense. Yeah, it make no sense. Make no sense. It make no sense. It make no sense. It make no sense. It make no sense. Make no sense. It don't matter. We can get it. We can flip it. I ain't tripping, nigga. Yapping ass niggas better watch your damn mouth. Got a clique full of goons. Pussy niggas, it's a drought. Hold them off fast, nigga. Lips steady peeling off. Get your clique pissed on, cause a nigga pissed off. Look, my nigga, you don't want them problems. Being pussy got you nominated for an Oscar. Lean back and forth like a chair, no rocker. Revolver throwing combinations, unlock your locker. So fuck your bitch and a click you claim. Waistline 44, still equipped with flame. Made love to the streets and I kissed the game. Mutilate your whole cranium and split your frame. My quarantine a blick it when it cough it flames. So skip the front and then stick to keeping it trill. My whole hood rolling with me, unlimited wheels. This ain't a game, won't get no stats here. You niggas steady changing, I'm a young cashier. Click, clack, bitch, pow. Bitch, I feel like Weezy back in 2006. How I take a nigga track and make it mine, it ain't a diss. And the way that I be switching up my flow don't make no sense. He a felon, but the way he told the po don't make no sense. Yeah, make no sense. Yeah, it make no sense. Make no sense. It make no sense. It make no sense. It make no sense. It make no sense. Make no sense. Lionheart status, it's official, bitch. I been there. Fuck all the bullshit, I'm waiting for the cow shit. Fuck what you heard, bitch. I'm living in the now shit. Used to be my ace, no spades, never spanked you. Since my incarceration partner, you the man, ain't you? You had all the money, all the cars, all the hoes, right? Without my inspiration, you couldn't even keep your dough right. Alright, you niggas must have had a low night. Apparently wasn't lower than a midget's low blow, right? The conversation, visitation, letters ain't anticipated. Right now, a grade A pussy, what you demonstrating? That ain't number liberation, this ain't number ventilation. Generating suicidal thoughts like a mental patient. Hating on a nigga, slick shit, no Farbio. Playing with a nigga, jumping jack, yeah, no cardio. Pinata ass nigga, no birthday party though. Wet your ass up in red suit you like Mario. Ride down, offset a nigga, I ain't Cardi though. Bitch, you better take off, we ain't Migo, boy, don't play with me. Bitch, I feel like Weezy back in 2006. How I take a nigga track and make it mine, it ain't a diss. And the way that I be switching up my flow don't make no sense. He a felon, but the way he told the po don't make no sense. Yeah, make no sense. Yeah, it make no sense. Make no sense. It make no sense. It make no sense. It make no sense. It make no sense. Make no sense.
Well, have you ever thought about, we don't have locally owned radio stations anymore. We don't. So, do you think that's got something to do with it? It's that corporate thing. All decisions. Someone says like all decisions about local music is made in New York City. They getting a playlist out of New York City. This is what we want you to play. Now, you can have a little show maybe at 10 o'clock at night or something for an hour or two that you play local music. But to the most part, our local stations are not local. They owned by corporations.
It's, that cumulus broadcasting station.
Yeah.
So that's understandable, but at the same time, like you just said, they still give, like, they might give each DJ maybe an hour or two on your set. Play you some, do what you want to do for like an hour, but for the rest of the time, this is your schedule. Cause I know a lot of people that be like, man, all I listen to is local artists. I don't even really listen to the radio. I don't even listen to mainstream artists. All I listen to is local artists. So if the radio stations would play the local artists more often, then you would get more participation on the radio. You would get more stuff going on the radio. But
to me, it appears to like the local radio stations around here, like you say, you haven't made it yet.
They ain't trying to give you no spin.
No, it's not trying to give you no spin, and that's a bad thing.
Like I get a lot of spins on like different online radio stations. Like with DJ Imperial out of Washington D.C., she loved my music. She been playing that Westbrook track for a while now. She play it on the station all the time. It's another DJ out of New Jersey. I just can't think of his name right now, but I know in DC is an online radio station, DJ Imperial.
So that's kind of sad that
gotta reach outside
that far to get your music played. We have local stations around here. So what would you like to say to them? Play some local music.
Play some local music, man. We got a lot of heat in the city. Come on, give us a chance, man. Get us on that radio, man. Give us some spins. Help us help you.
It is a lot of talent out there. I'm serious.
Because you got DJs that call themselves the record breakers and stuff, but they're not really breaking records. They're not breaking these artists' records. If they break an artist record, he from out of town. You're not breaking local artist records. Like we got all these clubs, we got strip clubs, and when we walk in there, if it ain't No Cap, MGM Led, Young Blue, Honeycomb, one of those guys, they not playing local artists.
No.
Those are the only local artists they play, the ones that done blew up already.
Yeah.
Like, we need a chance too. God damn.
Make perfect sense to
but
me.
then their counter to that would be, oh, y'all ain't working hard enough. Oh, y'all don't want to invest. But what about those of us that are working? Those of us that are ready to invest? Y'all still don't give us a chance because of the ones that not trying to.
That's sad. That's sad. Like I told you, one of the reasons why we started this was because I had friends that had kids and stuff that they used to go to studios all the time, and I was be hanging around like they one of their dad's house stuff at a barbecue, and when their kids pull up and listen to these sounds they are putting out, and you go, who is that? And it's like, man, that's me. And it happens all the time. It's like, it's good music. It's just dang on good music, and they just don't have a chance. They'll tell you how much money they spend in the studios and stuff like that, and they just don't have a platform to play it on. They put it on SoundCloud and stuff like that, but not unless someone goes there in particular looking for it, they're just not getting anything. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to give those local artists a place to showcase their talent. Upload it to us, we'll play it.
I feel like I was just on another
I came to bring the pain, special delivery. Dropping niggas off like kiddies in elementary. Okay, you a killer, I get it, nigga, that's typically kill a nigga nature, that's it, get it and live with it. Snatch a nigga deck, no space, pulling your whole card, UPS strap, finna shoot him a postcard. Flying kites to them folks, David Letterman. Telling who sell a weight, I call them niggas telegrams. Rain, sleet, snow status, finna shine, sonny. Give me all the watches, I want all the time money. What's the status, nigga, everything I grind for. Clock 'em in the nosebleed section, nigga, time's up. Nah, it ain't a fossil, better check the time frame. With your brains in the camera, call it checking mind frames. Pussy wet so I control it like a handheld. Chills down your spine, out your mailbox, fan mail. Press the button right there. AG record this, it's all or nothing, I don't care. I'm going all in, all my friends dead right here. And I want more friends, my girl said, fuck you hoes. I cannot bargain, animal on the track. Producers, I just mauled them. Chances I was spare track, Taylor Swift, all slim. Fuck a copper, so most likely I won't call them. Grizzly on the beat, the studio should be my ball gym. Disrespect for nigga, Horn say he ruthless. Strangle the pianos, bassline bruise it. Chew it and abuse it till the producer can't produce it. Pause for a sec, let me get these snares out my toothfist. Pull me off, I'm fucking over this beat. Like I'm a Nargin on the paper, fucking over the sheets. Look, so you an animal, I fuck over the beast. Able Dilly, this is casket, they should close it at least. And it's young Statiz, lying heart in this cocksucker. Young and exploding in your ears and your cocksucker. I'm start off with a drum, aiming at your beats. Call it double barrel flow, now I'm on repeat. Press the button right there. AG record this, it's all or nothing, I don't care. I'm going all in, all my friends dead right here. And I want more friends. My girl said, fuck you hoes. I cannot bargain.
You know, I was talking to A1. He was gave a lot of great information about up and coming artists of how to take care of themselves and cover their faces and stuff like that. I'm thinking about actually getting together on our site, putting together a package of showing artists the right way to do things. See, that information right there, that's stuff that most people don't think about.
Right.
A lot of the artists up that we see, that's all they do is put out music. They don't do anything else. They go to work 9 to 5, save their money up, go to studios, put their music out, and they're not promoting it or nothing.
Yeah, they see, like, at that point you're wasting time.
Yeah,
you're wasting money.
You can't tell them that, hey, you wasting, but they have talent. Yeah. But they just putting out good music that
just putting it on the platforms and thinking it's gonna grow legs,
hoping,
and blow up overnight. No, it
so.
don't work like that. You got to get it in the hands of somebody that can put it in the hands of somebody else. Like I said, if you get in the hands of somebody with 1 million followers, and out of them whole 1 million followers, you get 500,000 of those followers. Hey man, you doing good. So for your next project, your next single that you drop, them 500,000 already there, waiting. So you get another person with another million and get 500,000 more. So now you got 1 million, and add 1 million followers, add 1 million views. YouTube gonna cut you a check. It's not as easy as that, but come on, man, that's the
getting the check cut. That's what you out here to do. But I like I say, I see too many of them that's putting out good music. And that's it. That's their goal in life. Is I'm gonna put out this great music. I'm like,
just put it out and then make a couple Facebook and Instagram posts and think it's bigger than that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that's not on your Facebook page that would love to hear your music, that can do something with it. There's a lot of people on your Instagram and Twitter and TikTok that would love to hear your music, but they can't because you just put it out and made a couple Facebook posts. So now, what you gonna? You can't get it to them, and then somebody turn around. That's why you got a lot of artists, a lot of major artists that's putting out music, and it might sound similar to a local artist from somewhere, and they be like, "Oh, you stole my song." I didn't steal it.
You was out there.
You put it out there, like I made my version of it, and you kind of call it biting a little bit, but I have the resources, and I make do with the resources that I have to get it pushed. So now, mine's just bigger than yours. The easy thing is doing the music. The easy thing is recording and writing. That's the easy part. But if you want to be successful in this business, you got to have the business part together. You got to have your paperwork right, because there's some shiesty folks in this business.
Oh.
It really is. In Mobile, outside of Mobile, there's some shiesty folks in this business. So you want to make sure you got your paperwork right, so you don't get cut out, and you make sure you get all your money, because every year, every day, there's artists that putting out music, producers that's putting out, beats and stuff, and they not getting all their money because they business not right. Yeah. So the best advice that I can give any up and coming artist is just to get your business right. You got a lot of them that give up along the way because got it. Nobody's here. Nobody's there to show them the way. Nobody's there to guide them and be like, look, you got to do it like this. You got to put it here. You got to invest your money. A lot of people not doing that, so they just give up because they like, I'm just doing this for no reason. I'm wasting my money. So if they had an outlet or somebody to guide them and show them the way to go, show them how to do it, then I think it could be a lot better. Like, it could be a lot more artists coming up out of Mobile, a lot more successful artists coming up out of Mobile, because it's a lot of talent down here. Yeah. And a bunch of different age groups. And then you got the rap scene, you got the R&B, blues. I've heard some gospel singers, some gospel rappers, and you know, Mobile got a lot of talent. It's just, we gotta find a way to shine the spotlight on the city. It's a process to get it out there. It's a process to get it, you know, properly released and everything. But you just gotta give yourself the time, and you gotta put forth the effort to get it done. Because unless you're just doing it for a hobby, then that's a whole different thing. It's a way out, and it's a proven fact that it's a way out because it's people that have made it out. So you just gotta figure out. Artists just gotta figure out their lane and how they want to go about making it happen. Like, a lot of artists gotta understand that it takes time sometimes for a song to really hit, because you might got a good song and it might take a year or two for it to actually hit. Like that Lizzo's first song that she came out with, I don't listen to her music, so I can't even call the name of the song. Whatever her first major song was, I remember when she first came out, I was reading an article about it. She said that song was 2 years old before it actually caught traction and made it big. It was 2 years old. It's an artist. He signed to Authentic Empire named Money Moo. He got a song called Hit. That song is like 4 years old now, and it just hit at the end of 2020. It just hit major. So it might take some time, but you know, you just gotta keep pushing. You gotta make sure you always gotta keep pushing. Can't give up on your craft. You can't give up on a song just because it ain't it ain't hit 1 million views the first couple months you put it out. You can't give up on it. You gotta continue to push it. And even though I'm still releasing more music, I'm still gonna be pushing Westbrook because that's a good song, and I've got a lot of good feedback off of it. Okay. So I'm gonna continue to push that, as well as band practice song. I'm gonna really push that. Like, it's all about effort at the end of the day when it comes to being successful. It's all about effort, determination, and not giving up on yourself.
It was back in 05 when I met your mama, no lie. But I had a girl with me, Papa playing both sides. I cheated on her for your mama, that was my boo. She wasn't around, I turned around and go and call Pooh. It wasn't long after I met her, we conceived you. She was 15, I'm 17, that's legal. Your granny loved me then, and to this day she still love me. When I was down and out, your mama kept it real for me. When I was stressing, asking God, what you doing to me? Your mama come from cross town, bringing food to me. That's a soldier, all she wanted was that top spot. But my baby, I had Julia, so that spot locked. Now you bet your mama loved me and I loved her too. But my life went in order cause I was living too. Running streets with my brother, that's your Uncle Ted's. Robbing and chasing women, can't what nobody said.
This is a Cinema Beats production.
couldn't pay enough. Your granny stayed off in my ear but couldn't say enough. Your mama always told me, baby, you should be yourself. And look who in your corner, nobody but me, myself. But I wasn't trying to hear it, I was trying to stick and move. Wasn't trying to settle down, I just had my pick and choose. That was till I got jammed by the jack move. And Julia left me in the dust and tip ain't even move. Now I'm gone, making promises I ain't gon' keep. I'm talking wedding bells till I'm catching cold feet. Then she left me, went to kicking it with my partner Zeke. The only way I found about it had to call Zeke. He told me how he ran into her and she rolled with it. Somebody, is you cool with it? I'm like, no nigga. But I fall back cause I ain't tripping, y'all can have that. Problem was he locked up too. Where the math at? She was pregnant and lost it. This a completely different dude from my supposed to be partner. Now it's Basil and I'm really glad she happy with him. But the moves they making really making me unhappy with them. First is child support, then is that adoption thing. Not to mention that your stepdad been popping cane. Got me fighting for my baby and my life too. They trying to take Janaya from me and my rights too. Tell you nothing different. I holla at you. Hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me. It's young Statiz. Hear me, got to do that. Out the game. Do it, check it. Don't play with me, I'm old school like Atari. And if you throwing shots, I bet I bam on you like Amari. Look, these animals with me just like a safari. And lil' mama give me down just like she summa cum laude. I am the best, it's the God in the flesh. Take your track and bend it over with this tongue, I'ma bless. Yes, keep it coming, Mr. Marcus on tracks. You'd have thought that thing was Yankee, how he snatching them tracks. It's young Statiz, putting rappers in freezers. Futuristic and you oughta do throwback like a beeper. He a leader, Jesus needed a Peter. But when Statiz grab his Peter, all he need is a Sheikah. Hold up, I kill a track, I'm tombstone and producers. Put a gangsta on his haircut and pull off with his bouquet. Praise to God, I'm the gift and the curse. Choppers on and off the track when I hit it, it's spurt. Look, hold up, homie, they lying. Walking through that jungle, boy, you better know about them lines. Look, gotta pray over the prey and don't become one. Elevate yourself over the predators or become one. Cause sooner or later the predators will get shot down. If they can have their way, then I probably get shot now. Speak the truth and don't change on them. Change on them. He well grounded, I'm about to hop in the plane on him. He well rounded, I'm switching another plane on him. Hey, get the picture, I'm off in another frame on him. Talking hammers, I'm coming about the pocket with it. On your mind and I'm coming about your noggin with it. Running on them, I'm coming about the blocking with it. But they switching and running off in the docket with it. And they like St. Pat's Day, so I run it on them. Steady screaming out the gate, I done it on them. Statiz in the house, left them niggas in the driveway. Twist the bastard up and leave smoking like it's Friday. Ricky said crime paid, split a nigga 9 ways. Arm 2 legs, arm head, probably 5 ways. Started off beefing, slaughtered me a entree. Ended up feasting like I took a nigga lunch tray. Fuck your baby mama, give a damn what your son say. We can knuckle up and get them choppers for the gunplay. The trigger man, ignition switches for the tummy. Ballistics in your belly from my clip into your tummy. I find it funny, now your niggas see you sideways. Lemon meringue ass nigga, I call him pie face. Out the game. What's happening with your baby girl? You missing me while I'm home. You know I say your texts and your pictures in my iPhone. You the coldest thing Mark Jacobs spent this time on. Your body VVS's and the mother bitches rhinestones. I'm the youngest boss that you never did see. Windows tinted on the coupe, some you never did see. No silver spoon, but the womb, I was grinding in it. Hustled, then I purchased one and went and threw some diamonds in it. But that's enough about me though. I'm trying to rock your body like I'm breaking down a kilo. My crib is the cartel and baby girl I'm Nino. I'm taking care of this one like I stole it from Amigo. So call me Brad Jordan, girl, your body, this is my block. I'm grinding on it 24/7 like a dropout. Baby, you the judge and my love for you will not stop. So you can go and sentence me life on the cop out. Look, verse 2, listen, shouty. Let the top down and don't worry what it cost me. Fly you up to Boston, courtside with the Celtics. Back to the city while I'm digging in your pelvis. Look, girl, I bet you remember me. Cause your eye candy and the taste of you is even sweet. 5'6", chocolate body, baby, leaking. Let me caress your honey bun and taste your butter pecan. Now you're feeling like I'm nasty. Futuristic sex game, way above average. Baby girl snatching, way in her basket. Drop it down low, but keep your waist above status. Escalade tongue, lamb dick, no bragging. She can ride a stick, but she rather ride caddy. Escalade tongue, lamb dick, no bragging. She can ride a stick, but she rather ride caddy. Statiz.
Yo, it's Keeper.
Green team. Lionheart.
Going in on this bitch.
Going in. Feel me?
Check me out.
Let's do it.
Statiz. Feel good hitting another nigga bit, don't it? I ain't had to spend a dime on a slut. Beat it up 2P with the thigh, she rollin'. Yeah, that hoe thick, and she eat dick. How you goddamn want it? Hold 100 that the money don't stop, I'm gone. Get goddamn going, and y'all already goddamn know it. So they gon' eat that dick, don't spit up, baby. Shit, I don't want see my kids on your shirt now. About to beat it like Michael, not Tyson, but Jackson. But gon' let me see how you work out. Got me moonwalking, grabbing my crotch at that thrill on my other hand, all up a skirt now. My 69 with her, she fresh out the shower. Might suck on that cat till I burp now. She say it must be mechanical. He ain't fucking with me, he need stamina. Only fucked that little hoe son like 3 times, and she gave me keys to the apartment she staying in. Wanna fight me, now he need to stop it. Go hard in that pussy, the same shit you playing in. I got shooters, play with me, they driving them. Alley hoop your little bitch, I be lobbing them. Not like your BD, I be digging. Catch her slip and slide on my number, she giggling. Fucked around, left a mark on that bitch. She went home late that night, the old man tried to kill her. Don't forbid your little bitch play with me, I'ma have her addicted like Bobby and Whitney. Yeah, I did a little time, now I'm out on parole, and Statiz is back in the building. It feel good hitting another nigga bit, don't it? I ain't had to spend a dime on a slut, beat it up 2P with the thigh, she rollin'. Yeah, that hoe thick, and she eat dick. How you goddamn want it? Hold 100 that the money don't stop, I'm gone. Get goddamn going, and y'all already goddamn know it.
I go hard and these bitches don't like me. fucking on me, better pipe it. Pipe it, don't see my soul like a psychic. I'm a freak, so I creep on the night shift. We can fuck, but I pass on that wife shift. At the type who gon' follow that hype shit. And I can't get no nigga in my life, bitch. Cause every last one got a side chick. Yeah, I'm cool on just one I can fight with. Be myself who I ain't gotta hide shit. Got that fire, don't make me ignite it. Every time we link up, be excited. I can fuck with the way that we vibing. Pass that blunt to the right, man, it's my hit. Yeah, I know I'm your type when the wife fit. Can't afford to put me on your price list. I ain't bougie, but I got expenses. And you can't worry about who my friends is. And don't try to get close to my kids. Temporary, just getting the benefits. And I ain't got no problem with moving bricks. Everything that I do, I'm the truth with it. I know so many niggas who wanna hit. And there's so many bags I'ma go and get. And I don't need no ring, I'ma stay a miss. And he know when we fuck, I don't wanna kiss. Had to cut some hoes out, they was moving slick. And I will say your name if I write a diss. Ain't no hoe in my blood, I'm a savage bitch. I was raised in the hood where the block was lit. Said they needed a star, so I was it. I don't fuck with no bitch who do flaw shit. I spend all of my time doing boss shit. And I ain't finna take no more losses. If I want it, don't care what the cost is. Say you love me, well bitch, break me off then. If you can't cut the check, I'ma ask your friend. Yeah, my foot on their necks, I'ma get it in. I need your cash your card in the pen. Hope you got some big bank, cause I love to spend.
It feel good, hit another nigga bit, don't it? I ain't had to spend a dime on a slut, beat it up, 2P with the thigh, she rollin'. Yeah, that hoe thick, and she eat dick. How you goddamn want it? Hold 100 at the money, don't stop, I'm gone. Get goddamn going, and y'all already goddamn know it.